Welcome everyone. Hope you all are doing fine. Now, let us start. The first novel we have. The game is called My Iyashikei Game and has received a rating of 88. It is likened to My House of Horrors, but with a better integration of horror and real-life setting. The reviewer hopes that the quality of the game remains consistent over time. On to the next novel we have. The story is about people who play a virtual game called Lord of Glory, but find themselves unable to log out. They become lords and fight for survival and honor with different powerful troop types. The main character, Ji Chen, has a special troop talent tree that can upgrade and strengthen his troops. There is an unusually powerful ocean lord that creates fear among the players. On to the next novel we have. Ji Fanyan is a professional stand-in who realizes she is a substitute for her younger twin sister. She has a list of prices for her services and only accepts platonic relationships. Despite this, a rich young master asks her out for a movie, and a drunk young master calls her in the middle of the night. She rejects their advances and continues on with her business appointments with a domineering CEO in Tokyo. Eventually, Ji Fanyan successfully retires with a massive fortune. On to the next novel we have. A man is reborn into the world of Naruto with the Tenseigan. He is excited to see how he can use it to navigate the world. His rating for the story is 86. On to the next novel we have. The anime, Rebuild World, follows the protagonist Akira as he risks his life as a hunter to escape the slum he was born in. He faces dangerous beasts and other humans in the ruins of the old world, but unexpectedly meets a naked woman named Alpha. The plot revolves around their encounter and subsequent journey together. The reviewer gave it a rating of 86. On to the next novel we have. The Chronicles of the Heavenly Demon is a tale of revenge by the character Woon Seong, who was framed for learning a forbidden demonic art and slain, but was given a new life as a trainee of the demonic cult. His objective is to take over the demonic cult and punish the hypocrites of the orthodox sect who caused his death. The story follows Woon Seong's growth in tasks of life and death as he trains in martial arts and seeks vengeance. The rating for this story is 86. On to the next novel we have. Lu Zhou, the world's most powerful and oldest villainous patriarch, wakes up with 9 notorious disciples. His disciples are evil, and he must handle them without his cultivation base. His disciples include Yu Zhengai, the leader of the Nether sect, and Sword Devil who always resorts to violence. The story follows Lu Zhou's struggles with his disciples, including the 7th disciple who wants him dead and the 9th who wants to be a better person. On to the next novel we have. The novel, Duke Pendragon, is about Raven Valt, the illegitimate son of a wealthy family, who is assigned to be the guard of Duke Alan Pendragon and his white dragon. However, they are both killed due to an unknown conspiracy. Raven wakes up 7 years in the past, but as Alan Pendragon. The book has a rating of 88. On to the next novel we have. The title is Stop, Friendly Fire, and my rating for it is 86. It's about an empire turned into the land of the undead, and God summons heroes, including an ordinary earthling named Li Xin-Wu, to help purify and bring hope to the empire. However, Li Xin-Wu is also undead. On to the next novel we have. The article talks about a man named Chen Chen who discovers a powerful USB drive with mysterious powers and hidden rules. He uses his skills and intellect to uncover its limits and seeks to achieve wealth, immortality, and otherworldly powers. This journey leads him to a grand plan that will change the fate of humanity forever. The article has a rating of 86. On to the next novel we have. Ending Maker is a story about 2 heroes, Kong Jin-ho and Hong Yu-hee, who become reincarnated as characters in a video game. They realize that the game's ending results in the destruction of the human world, so they team up to achieve a perfect happy ending. The story introduces the concept of rotten water, which means someone who has played a game for a long time and mastered everything. On to the next novel we have. The story is about a high school student named Kuramoto who is unexpectedly admitted to a special class full of isekai heroes. He is tasked with becoming their support character to prevent them from dying in the other worlds they are summoned to. Though he initially doubts his abilities, he vows to work hard and improve while supporting the heroes. On to the next novel, we have. The story, Reincarnated as a Fox with System, is about a fox named Tang Li Shui who is reincarnated by mistake and gains a system to help her evolve and become a deity. In a world full of powerful cultivators, demonic beasts, and mysterious spirits, Tang Li Shui must continue to level up and become an overpowered fox deity in order to survive and regain her human form. The story follows Tang Li Shui on her journey to become stronger and break past all dangers. The reviewer gave the story a rating of 86. On to the next novel, we have. Chronicles of the Shura clan is about Ling Chen, the son of the heavenly demon Venerable, who was born after spending 95 years in his mother's womb. His birth caused fear in the whole world as he tries to uncover the truth behind his body constitution and the dark godly tree within his consciousness while exploring the universe. The rating of the book is 86. On to the next novel, we have. The protagonist transmigrates into a world where pets are the center of everything and runs a pet store. However, they struggle with handling astral pets, and their younger sister constantly belittles them. The story includes a system to help them on their road to greatness. The reviewer gave it a rating of 86. On to the next novel, we have. The Godfather of Champions is a story about the pursuit of victory, told through the perspective of Tony Twain, a manager who only cares about winning and becoming champions. He is both loved and hated by the press, and his players are his most loyal believers. Despite not being well liked by people, he does not care how others see him. His love story and knowledge of Chinese soccer also garnered widespread attention. He is the #1 star of the team and famous for endorsing clothing brands and electronic games, publishing his autobiography, and even planning to shoot an inspirational film based on his life experiences. Debuting this summer, the book highlights Tony Twain's legendary experience as the richest, most successful, most controversial manager with the most unique personality. On to the next novel, we have. The story is about a man named Su Qin who enters a world where martial artists and Buddhist monks dominate. Since he has no martial arts qualifications, he becomes a sweeping monk in the Shaolin Temple. He discovers a sign-in system that allows him to obtain various powerful abilities by signing in at different places in the temple. Su Qin spends 20 years signing in everywhere in the temple and becomes incredibly powerful. When the temple is attacked by demons, Su Qin uses his abilities to protect it. On to the next novel, we have. Pei Qian, president of Tangda Corporation, finds himself possessing a system that rewards him for losing money. He decides to make crappy games, knowing that if they flop, he will lose his investment cost and be rewarded. On to the next novel, we have. I Am the Monarch is about a man named Roan who, after running away from his village to become a great general, returns 20 years later as a lowly squad commander and dies on the battlefield. He then comes back in time with the goal of becoming a monarch instead. With knowledge of his future, he sets out to achieve his new goal. The reviewer rated it 86. On to the next novel, we have. The novel, Superstars of Tomorrow, follows a well-known composer named Fang Zhao who is reborn 500 years after the apocalypse in the body of a cheated student. Despite facing bitter difficulties, he rises to become a superstar in this new world. The novel has a rating of 86. That's the end of this video. I will see you soon in the next video. Happy reading.